Trader Joe's. I'm about to do some grocery shopping, and I am now a vegan, and I'm so excited about this journey. I want to take you guys shopping with me today and just kind of talk about the meals that I'm going to add into my diet, and I just kind of want to document my vegan journey as well. So yeah, I'm super excited, so I'll see you there. Trader Joe's is my favorite place to grocery shop. They have all kinds of vegetables and healthy ingredients. They have vegan products. I just love Trader Joe's. These juices are one of my favorites to get. This was my first time actually trying the carrot juice. I normally always get the green juice, but they're super delicious and all natural. For my snacks, I normally get fruit like cherries, pita chips. I normally eat with hummus. This was my first time getting the kiwi, but I absolutely love kiwis. Apples, my all-time go-to fruit. Great antioxidant. Now for my bread, I tried my best to stick to wheat. That was like multigrain. You gotta have the avocados. Avocados go great with everything, and I love them in sandwiches. I love mushrooms. They're a great meat replacement. And I have this red pepper hummus, which is so delicious. That's the one I use with the pita chips and put on sandwiches. This olive spread is amazing. And I love this garlic and jalapeno hot sauce. Very delicious. And last but not least, I got this grapeseed oil. I like to use that for cooking now, or I'll use vegetable ghee, which is a lot healthier than butter or oil in general. For our first meal, we're making a fried mushroom vegetable wrap. You want to just dice all your mushrooms in half to prepare them to be seasoned and fried. Now for the seasonings, I have flour, unsweetened almond milk, cornstarch, cayenne or smoked paprika, pepper and salt, and Dijon mustard. So I like my vegetables to be more on the burnt side. I like the crispiness of it, so just pay attention to them and see how far you want to go with it, but this is kind of about how I like mine. Now on a wheat tortilla, because I'm trying to stay away from white bread as much as possible, I'm placing the roasted red pepper hummus all over the tortilla, and I put, I would say, a pretty large amount. I love the hummus. I feel like it makes the sandwich taste so good, so I normally just slap it all on there. Now I'm taking the olive tapenade traditional spread, and I'm placing that. I'm putting a fairly generous amount of that as well. It tastes so good, guys. And I used to not like olives growing up. I used to not like a lot of vegetables growing up, but I feel like what kid hasn't, you know. Now I'm adding some butter lettuce. This is the most delicious lettuce ever. And I'm placing some fresh avocado slices. You cannot have an amazing sandwich without avocado. And I don't know what happened to the rest of the footage, but I added tomatoes, cucumbers, and bell peppers on the sandwich as well. And then some of that jalapeno hot sauce. I like, not bell peppers. Just cucumbers and tomatoes. And then, of course, the fried mushrooms. And to drink this organic carrot juice. Super delicious. Now for lunchtime, we're just going to chop up some vegetables. Ignore the finger. I had cut myself pretty bad a couple days prior to filming this. So don't be like me. Just be very careful when you're cutting vegetables and whatnot. And I'm also adding some fresh avocado. I love looking at a freshly cut avocado. It looks so beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful fruits ever. I love it. I mean, all fruit and vegetables are beautiful, to be honest. But yeah, gotta get the avocado. I have my bread toasted in the oven. Again, it's multigrain bread or wheat bread. And I'm adding the same red pepper hummus. That's my go-to on sandwiches. And these are easy meals, so a lot of the stuff I will be repeating for this video because these are just the meals that I've been loving to eat every day. And for this moment on, I'm using this cheese right here. This is not vegan cheese. I just had it and I don't like wasting food, so I'm using it up. But I do now have vegan cheese, so just ignore this part. Oh my gosh, kombucha, great replacement for soda. If you're looking for something sweet and fizzy, kind of like soda, kombucha is the perfect replacement. Normally, if I'm still hungry after that sandwich, or if I get hungry a little soon after, I just snack on some fruit, and cherries and apples are my go-to normally. So good. And I just added kiwi into that mix, so very delicious and healthy. This is my first time trying this lemon tortellini pasta, and I honestly really love it. It smells so good when it's being cooked. I like to add a little oil in the pasta. I just feel like it helps it not stick together. Probably doesn't do much because oil and water don't mix. But now on the frying pan, I'm taking the vegetable ghee that I was telling you about. I'm putting a generous amount because we'll be using a lot of vegetables. And now we're chopping up some mushrooms. I forgot what these ones are called, but I think these are just white, they're like white something mushrooms. I'm chopping those in halves, maybe like 2 times, and because I was just using up the rest of what I had, I didn't want to, waste those. So I used the rest of those mushrooms, and then there we go. I'm using the sliced baby Bella mushrooms as well. Since these are already sliced, I'm not doing anything to them. I'm just adding them to the pan, and I'm slicing this. I'm slicing red bell pepper, and we're gonna cut those into thin slices. And I'm leaving them long because I kind of like the taste of bell peppers, and I don't know, I like eating them, so I don't like chopping them up in fine dices. Now we get the broccoli. The broccoli, most of them that are really small, I just pop them in the pan, but the ones that are really big, I'm chopping them in halves and popping those in the pan as well. I'm also adding some onion. I didn't put too much onion, but I like onions, so they add a nice flavor. And I'm not chopping those either. I'm kind of liking, I like to leave the onions kind of lengthy as well. I'm just pulling them apart and then popping them in the pan. Now the seasonings, we're just doing pepper, salt, and some paprika. I'm just gonna let my vegetables get really nice and brown and saute them up real nice. I try to constantly move them in the pan so they don't burn on one side, they get evenly cooked. And you kind of just want to keep an eye on the vegetables, really. But they're starting to look delicious in that nice brown color, like I was telling you. So that's going to be done real soon. Now that the pasta's all done, you guys are going to love the aroma this pasta gives. It smells so good. I'm just draining the pasta out, and then we're gonna mix the vegetables with the pasta and add a couple other ingredients as well. So I'm gonna be adding some dairy-free Parmesan. That Parmesan cheese, guys, is so amazing, and it tastes very similar to the original dairy Parmesan cheese. It's really good. The only thing that kind of sucks with the cheese alternatives is that they take a lot longer to melt, but it's not that big of a deal for me, honestly, because I'm eating something that's healthier for me, so I don't really care too much. But it does suck occasionally. Like if you want some nice melted cheese, you gotta let it cook a little longer. And I'm just adding some pepper, salt. I added a little bit of paprika, and I think I added some onion powder, and then just mixed all those ingredients together. Oh, and some parsley I added as well. This pasta is super easy and quick to make, so I love pasta for one of my meals, and I just hope you guys enjoy this video overall. I love cooking, and I'm so excited to show you guys more vegan meals that I create, so stay tuned for more, and I love you guys so much.